Guys, Paul here for vlog 2, week 2. So today was a pretty good day. Let's go through everything. Average night's sleep. Had to deal with my daughter having a rough night, just getting scheduled up so we can review it properly. That's okay if that happens. Went to the gym this morning and went through a glycolytic emphasis chest workout. And after some analysis of the workout itself and going through it over the last couple of days and then comparing it to last week, the myotrauma work is a lot better. I get a lot more quality work out of it. And when I look at the moment, my current limiting factor is in glycolytic capacity. There is no limiting factor as such, apart from training and nutrition. So being able to put more effort into that. And my glycolytic training, it's not really supporting any physiological outcome that I need, so I'm going to cut it down at the moment. The performance drop-off isn't significant enough for me to notice the fact I'm doing it, except for the fact I'm just doing higher reps. Like the weights are actually relatively simple, so therefore it is not a limiting factor. So I'll give you an example of that. Say I'm doing incline dumbbell bench press for 40 kilos, and I can get 8 to 12 reps out. Okay, just as a rough estimate, and that's with normal inhale, forceful exhale through the mouth when doing the training program. And I move to glycolytic work doing that 15-20 rep thing and entirely nasal breathing. We would expect a drop. Like if I'm doing 8 at 40, it wouldn't be unreasonable to expect 20 at 25. Okay, it wouldn't be an unreasonable drop to get. And I'm hitting exactly those target numbers. So what it indicates to me is my ability to use stored glycogen as fuel to provide that and to tolerate environments lactate, or acidic environments, pardon me. There's no difference. There's no issues there. So why put myself through that particular strain? Not because that strain is bad, but because that particular strain isn't as conducive to lifting heavy loads, which are more important for maintaining muscle through a calorie deficit. And also it's more fun. So I'm going to enjoy the actual training process more. It's less fatiguing mentally. Okay, so doing a day where you got to do like 20 sets and hack squats and stuff like that, that's a lot of undue fatigue that I may not necessarily need to deal with while going through this particular calorie deficit. So I don't need to worry about that for this particular phase, which is annoying in some ways, means I need to rewrite my program, I need to shove an extra day in there, but it's something that can very easily be done. And I'm very happy my wife is going to join me on this journey in 2 days, so it makes dieting so much easier when two people are on the same page in a house, because there's not as much food that needs to go around, be prepared. It just makes the whole process easier. From a business perspective today was really cool. We, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coaching sessions with clients, which was all fun, all dealing with very different issues, all needing different ways to help them achieve their outcome. So looking at things like managing binge eating, to business development, to physique development, to understanding motivation and getting it going from day to day, and then lecture on the digestive tract, which is really fun. And business wise, what we're kind of doing with MPC at the moment is we're planning out, and this I find fun. I have to stop myself from doing more, so after this video I've got to stop myself from not doing it, but planning out 2024-2025 financial year, what we're going to do from a very complete and holistic perspective. So what's the marketing look like? What's the content look like? What's the advertising campaign? What's the free campaign? What's the sell by chat going to look like? What are the webinars we're going to run and operate? So basically looking at moving towards a more of a cohort structure, more of a individual course driven structure. So it does mean less mentoring calls for me, but in terms of group, it'll be more one-on-one, and the group calls will be more special because they'll happen more infrequently. So it's to deliver more to the clients, more to the students, but with less output from me on a day-to-day basis, and to have for the students to have more flexibility in their delivery and really master a particular topic in time. In terms of struggles and stuff with the prep today, absolutely none, not a problem at all, no issues at this. Biggest issue that I'm finding right now, and this will always be the case as a parent, as a trainee, as a business operator, multiple businesses, it's just not enough time in the day to do everything you want all the time. And that is something that a lot of new people to the fitness industry or running businesses, not so the fitness industry or businesses, really struggle with. The fact that you're not going to be done. Okay? It is not going to be done today. It is not going to be done tomorrow. I'm planning out to the end of 2025 what I need to do to have my course running the way I want to do it. And I've been educating people for 20 years now. So it's a process that never finishes, and that's something that you need to become very comfortable with. Same with training. Training never finishes, business never finishes. As Alex Hormozi said, the aim of the game is to play it the longest. And that's exactly what I intend to do.